Aloha all. Another installment of Ask Kumu. E kalamaya o I missed you the last week or two. Been doing some traveling and some other work that took me away from this opportunity to address and respond to your questions. But while I was away, we did get a question from Camilla again. Thank you, Camilla. And her question has to do with the term ʻUhane. You know, we've been doing the inner family, ʻUhane, Aumakua, Unihipili. And there was an additional question that Camilla had to get some clarification. So I want to take a moment to address that question tonight, or today. So the question Camilla asked was, what's the difference between ʻUhane, the term, in just contemporary use, that's when it's not being used when you're discussing Ho'oponopono, particularly as it was taught by Aunty Morrnah Nalamaku Simeona. And so when people say, ooh, the ʻUhane must be out, sometimes you hear that phrase. And that's usually in reference to things moving about, the unseen action or the activity. Some would refer to the disembodied spirit of the human, the ʻUhane. It doesn't have to be human, but this disembodied spirit, ʻUhane. And to better understand it, maybe we go back to the spiritual definitions of the Olelo Hawaii, the language again as it was shared with me by Aunty Pelahi. So recall again the various elements. A, E, O, U. Each is a spiritual element, has its own characteristics and identity. And so when we look at the word ʻUhane, we can say there are three spiritual energies inside the word ʻUhane. The first is U, the spiritual energy of man, the human condition. U, as in you. Then there is the fire element, the heat, the spirit God energy, that is Allah, Ra, Laka, La'a. Yahweh, the fire God, heat energy. Then the third root element or spirit is A. The E in the A, which is the wind, the cool breeze, the blowing, flowing energy of A, as in aloha e. So E. Those three spiritual roots are inside the word ʻUhane. And then you look at the other words, the roots U, Ha, Uha, Ne. If you go back to the last lesson, remember we talked about the Uha, the lap. Ha, the life-giving breath. Ne, Ne is the movement through space and time. Ne, through the air. So ʻUhane, the spirit of man that breathes, the identity that takes life-giving breath and moves through the space of time and air. If you heard that description, what would they describe? Yeah, maybe a disembodied spirit. Yeah, so ʻUhane, that concept. Now in Ho'oponopono, as we've already discussed, ʻUhane refers to the conscious mind, the mother self, the middle self, the mother in the triune family of the inner family, who is responsible for caring for and loving the unihipili. And it serves as the programmer. Whatever you see, hear, think, any of that stimulus that your conscious mind embraces as the mother, it feeds the unihipili. Therefore, it is responsible in many ways for the source of the memories. The memories then become the source of the pilikia that we might have, the difficulties in our lives. So Ho'oponopono, of course, is to huki or oki, those memories that cause pilikia, barriers or obstacles to our moving forward. So once again, Camilla, thank you for the question. So ʻUhane in the contemporary world, most people like to refer to that spirit, the disembodied identity of the human condition that may be free from the physical being. Well, in Ho'oponopono, the ʻUhane is referring to the conscious mind, which is really still the spirit, the conscious spirit. And there's nothing saying that in your physicality that your conscious mind would not wander. In your unihipili, they connect, they can wander. And so we always ask that our unihipili, our soul, returns to our body so that we can be present. So ʻUhane, the spirit of man that lives on the breath of God and travels through time and space, the ne. So, Camilla, mahalo nui for that question and for clarification. To everyone else, keep sending in your questions. Short response tonight, because small kind question, but deep. Okay, keep sending in your questions, and we'll keep firing them back. Mahalo nui. Take care. Aloha. Mahalo mapono. Hui ho. Eo.